today on Karamo.
Whatever you think you can get away with doing, Karamo know how to go up in there and get that out.
It's one engaged couple in crisis. We just got a ping.
I have a message for my girl.
What secret has her fiancé been hiding?
I have a confession to make.
Don't go away. How do you feel about that? Because one phone unlocked will change everything. There we go.
Let's do it.
Plus, he was in a bed with another woman.
My son actually seen some of the text messages.
Is her husband still cheating?
Are you hiding anything from Christina?
Did she sleep with his family member? Get out the evidence bag. We're unlocking both of their phones.
And you are not telling the truth.
Tonya says she has been schooled by watching our show and is now playing home detective to see if her fiancé Brian is cheating. But before she says I do to marriage, she wants her boyfriend to vow there is no cheating going on. So we're unlocking his phone. Everyone, please welcome Tonya to the show. Oh, you came out here fine.
My best friend.
I'm your best friend.
You just ain't know.
Oh my gosh, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, okay. Outfit, face, hair.
Hold on, so you just called me your best friend. My producers tell me that you're a super fan of the show.
I am.
What? Thank
I
you.
am.
I appreciate the support.
I've been watching you for a long time, and I've been watching how you've been helping people. Whatever you think you're doing or think you can get away with doing, Karamo know how to go up in there and get that out.
That's the truth. I'm a bit nosy. I can't lie. I'm a little nosy. I can't lie. In all sincerity, I appreciate you watching the show, but why marry someone that you don't trust?
It's not so much that I don't trust him.
Okay.
It's the things that goes on, like, I'm gonna use this for an example. When we was riding in the car, and he thinks I go in his phone, but I don't. It's just when the names come up and I get the number, and he doesn't answer the calls when I'm right there, and I'm like, why you not answering the phone?
Got it.
And so that makes me suspicious because you can't answer the phone right then. And then so I feel like he's doing something when I'm not around.
Got it. Okay. So tell me about Brian.
Brian is a good man. Brian, since day one, when I'm gonna tell you, when I met him, he told me I would never have to touch a door. And I have not touched the door since I've been with him. My family loves him. Everybody loves him. He's a great man. He treats me real good. My girls love him.
So then what is the problem? Is it just when he is having these, you don't want to call it suspicious, but not picking up calls? Is that what the problem is?
When he's around, yeah. And then the fact that when I was out of town, I was in North Carolina on a trip. And he wasn't answering the phone like he should. When I came back from the trip, it's a female that keeps calling. And when she kept calling, he was not able to answer the phone when she kept calling. So I was just wondering, I was like, then when I was around, they kind of act different when they was around each other. Anytime a female act different around you, you know something ain't right. So she started acting different, and so I questioned it again, and he said it wasn't nothing. So that's when I did go in his phone. I went in his phone, and I saw different in the communication, was more in the communication. So I questioned him again. So he changed, he fixed that situation. That was like 4 years ago.
When you searched through his phone, you did find out that he was emotionally cheating or physically cheating?
Emotional.
Cheating. Okay then. Now you said something that I got to bring up. You said when he don't answer the phone like he should. If you call him and he doesn't pick up on the first call, is that an issue? If he...
Oh yeah, that's an issue too. When he don't answer the phone when I call, and I told him, I said, when I call, answer the phone because you're not that busy. When I call, you can answer the phone.
So you want him to stop doing what he's doing to pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So you say Brian just tries to throw you off your trail. What do you mean by that?
Basically just change the situation. He just changed what we're talking about and try to say it's not, he said, I'm paranoid. When I tried to address something that I know that ain't right, he tried to change the subject.
Well, that makes
every time.
And also, especially since you said in the beginning of the relationship, you found suspicion in numbers he was talking to, and you confirmed there was some type of emotional cheating. So it makes sense of now why you're like, something could be going on and your intuition could be going off.
A lot of it come too when I when I was coming up, when I was growing up, because I'm gonna give him a little benefit of a doubt when he say I'm paranoid or whatever. It's because when I was growing up, my daddy was a pastor, and he used to minister to a lot of saved and unsaved men when they was coming in the house because they all had cheating issues. And me seeing that was kind of made me uncomfortable. So it kind of made me kind of watch men a little bit more. So I do watch men a little bit more.
Okay. Well, listen, everyone, let's hear what Brian has to say. Brian, come on out.
That's the reason why I had blocked you. I blocked you because you called up my phone 100 times. You set up fake profiles, stalking me on Facebook. I think you actually paranoid.
Hold on, you just said a lot right there. So you think your lady is paranoid?
Paranoid, over paranoid.
You said you blocked her on social media because I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah, I blocked her because she be stalking my Facebook page like constantly. I'm seeing different profiles popping up on Facebook. I'm like, who is this person asking me, would you like this, would you like that? I know it's a setup. I know it's a setup.
Is that you?
It's one engaged couple in crisis.
We just got a ping.
I have a message for my girl.
What secret has her fiance been hiding?
I have a confession to make.
Plus,
Can I have the evidence bag?
we're unlocking both of their phones.
And you are not telling the truth. Why marry someone that you don't trust?
It's not so much that I don't trust him.
Okay.
It's the things that goes on. Like, he thinks I go in his phone, but I don't. And then the fact that when I was out of town, he wasn't answering the phone like he should. When I came back from the trip, it's a female that keeps calling.
I think you actually paranoid.
You said you blocked her on social media?
Yeah, seeing different profiles popping up. I'm like, who is this person asking me, would you like this, would you like that? I know it's a setup.
Is that you? Did you create other Facebook pages?
No, and then let me tell you something about that.
Why you grin with it?
No, because he know that's not true.
Okay.
He know that's not true. I'm gonna tell you how he know that's not true. Because somebody called him about a car and saying they want something fixed on the car and asked for a favor. And then so he said, I know that was you. I said, no, it wasn't. I said, let's call and see. So he said, we ain't gonna be called because it's a fake number. I said, no, it's not. So we called, well, I called. While I was with him, I called him, and the person didn't answer the phone, but they called me back. So he saw we right there together, so then we called again. Because I really want to know who this is. And I said, all this time, you've been trying to say it's me. You know it's not me.
It's just everything. I mean, you got to think about this.
To block your fiance, soon-to-be wife, that's excessive.
Yes, but somebody calls your phone constantly, like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. It's like, it's getting really annoying. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm actually working. I'm doing something. I got mechanic hands. You know, I'm really working. Yeah. So it's like, why are you doing that?
Have you all broken up?
A few times.
A few times?
Yeah, and I left a few times.
Why did you break up? Was it to escape?
You know, if somebody say, get out in the midst of an argument, guess what I'm gonna do?
I did not tell him to get out. I did not tell him to get out. I did not tell him to get out.
Not the Super Mario Brother pose. That's how they like.
I didn't tell him to get out.
And then also,
he keeps saying,
if
no,
I'm laying in bed sleeping,
I didn't tell him to get out. I didn't tell him to get out. I told him, I said, if you're not happy, if you don't want to be here, then you leave. That's not saying get out. You just left because you must not was happy. But then you came back.
People say that. People say stuff that they really mean, Karamo. I mean, if you say it, it's coming from the heart. If it's coming from the heart, you mean that.
I said if you're not happy, and that came from the heart. If you're not happy, that came from the heart.
You don't want to be with anybody who's going to be unhappy.
Right, so that's what I was telling him. I said, if you're not happy, but I didn't say get out. I didn't say go. I didn't say get out. I said if you're not happy.
I understand both your perspectives in this, honestly. So Tonya believes that you've been using your job as a cover-up to cheat.
I'm not doing that. Let me tell you something, Karamo, to be honest with you. You know time flies quick. So you on the road, going up and down the road, I don't have time to stop at a Mexican restaurant and eat with a date, eat with somebody, fix somebody's car. I can't do that. I'm not Superman. I'm Brian. I'm not Superman. I can't go and do this. But let me tell you the main thing that bothers me. I could be in bed sleeping. She'll just wake up out the blue and start, get up, get up. You did this. No, I'm like, this is 2 years ago. Why are you bringing up old stuff? If we at the now going to the future, don't go in the past, because the past could bring scars. I'm telling you.
Do you bring up old stuff from the past?
I don't bring up old stuff. If you doing something that happens in the past, you're gonna address the situation. You address the situation.
You told my producer you think she bullies you and controls you.
Oh, sure, but let me tell you something. She wanted our outfits to match when we go to church. She wanted our clothes to match. I think that's bullying me. If I want to wear what I want to wear,
hold on, you want the outfits to match? Who you want?
Oh, perfect. Right there. Yes. A pink shirt.
I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I can't lie to y'all. So this is something that I do. This is something I do with my partner. Oh, y'all shady as hell. Y'all shady. Y'all are shady. Okay. I do the same thing with my partner.
Okay, same.
I wake up and I be like, what are we wearing today? It's cute though.
Okay.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I see you.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Let me be me.
Got it. So she thinks that you're cheating. Why don't, in the moments, don't you just communicate and say, hey, baby, I'm here, and I'm with my friend?
You know what it's like
I
to
mean,
me,
because
Karamo?
communication could, like, really... Hold on, we got it. I'm getting a ping, and we have a message from Tonya's best friend, Tasha.
I have a message for my girl.
What secret has her fiancé been hiding?
I have a confession to make.
Don't go away,
How do you feel about that?
because one phone unlocked will change everything.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Plus, did she sleep with his family member?
Can I have the evidence bag?
We're unlocking both of their phones.
So she thinks that you're cheating. Why don't, in the moments, don't you just communicate and say, hey, baby, I'm here, and I'm with my friend?
You know what it's like to
I mean,
me,
because
Karamo?
communication could, like, really... Hold on. I'm getting a ping, and we have a message from Tonya's best friend, Tasha.
Hi, Karamo. I'm Tasha, and I've been Tanya's best friend for 15 years. I have a message for my girl. Tonya, you need to stop snooping through his things and stop digging for things because you need a peace of mind. You need to learn how to let go of the past and trust him today and appreciate him for who he is today. You've been single for 19 years, and it's time for you to embrace happiness with Brian. Stop tripping and relax.
Karamo,
So she...
I have a confession to make. I have a confession.
Okay.
Tonya, just like you watch the Karamo show, right? Let me tell you something. I watch it too. Okay? And I found out with people like you who toxic, who like that, I think I set boundaries. I had to set boundaries with you. There's no way that I should have to be, you know, walking on eggshells. I don't want to tiptoe on eggshells all the time. I want to walk through and it be nice. So I learned something too. So you got to stop going through the phone. And look, if we're going to be together, we're going to be together. And also, you can't really, it's hard like to set a date, like you're going to marry me on this day. We're going to set it when you're over this probation period. You know? Yes, that's how I feel, y'all. It's just the truth.
So you're saying that you're putting on a probation period of like you're not getting married until she shows you that she can respect your boundaries?
That too, and also trust. If you don't have trust, y'all, you don't have anything.
Okay.
Probation, hold up, wait a minute. Let's go back to the probation thing right here. I'm finna start right here with, cause see, I've been by myself for 19 years. I waited 19 years for a relationship. And when I got with him, I expected everything to be great. Because if you wait 19 years, you want to go into something great.
Yes.
And for the most, he has been great. He's been good, but then it's been issues. It's been like issues.
For me, one of the things that I'm noticing really quickly is that there's a lack of transparency here. And that lack of transparency is triggering your trust issues from the past, especially you hearing that you've been not in a relationship for 19 years. You're looking for something that's going to be healthy. And the fact that in the beginning of the relationship, you did have some emotional cheating, it did trigger that immediately. Because now this is a woman who's waited 19 years for what is her Prince Charming. You broke that. Okay. And so now it's going to trigger whatever she waited for. And so I'm telling you, yes, I agree there's boundaries on what you should be expecting from her, but there's also transparency that she should be receiving from you. And every single one of these stories, whether or not she went through the phone, whether it was on the dash of the car, there's a lack of transparency. And I tell you this, I've been cheated on before. It's as easy as the person I'm with now calling me and saying, hey, I just want to check in, let you know this is where I'm at. Okay. I don't ask any more questions because I feel the transparency gives me the comfort to know I can be trusted. Okay. And you can honestly know you're not being as transparent as you could be.
You know what, Karamo, you're 100% correct. I need to buy one of them earpieces that could vibrate. even with my phone in the car, because I'm working on the car, you got to think about the sun shining. I might drop a tool on it.
So I'm
like
not
crack
saying
my
at work.
screen.
I'm not saying at work. I'm not, because I think that's a boundary. Again, I agree that you should set boundaries. I think that's a good boundary for you. When I'm at work, I got to do my work.
Okay.
I have friends that are mechanics. You under a car, you trying to fix stuff, but once you see that calls were missed, because you do get a break, you get up. That's when you call and you say, hey, I'm sorry I missed your call. I'm sorry that I wasn't there. I was working. What's going on? But when you end up blocking her or not responding, all that's going to do is re-trigger the issue she's having. Call it what it is. It's not about picking up the phone. Say, you're not giving me the transparency and trust that I deserve. That's what it is.
Wow.
You're not giving me the transparency and trust that I need.
Boom.
Okay,
and that's the reason that we're about to unlock this phone. We're just minutes away from unlocking this man's phone. There we go.
Let's do it.
All right, Tonya, you want to know where Brian was on August 29th. Stay tuned. Plus, got the evidence back. We're unlocking both of their phones, and you are not telling the truth.
You are the five.
Get off my stage.
I have a message for my girl. Tonya, you need to learn how to let go of the past and trust him today.
For me, one of the things that I'm noticing really quickly is that there's a lack of transparency. And the fact that in the beginning of the relationship, you did have some emotional cheating, it did trigger that immediately. Because now this is a woman who's waited 19 years for her Prince Charming. Boom. And that's the reason that we're about to unlock this phone. All right. So, Tonya, you did want to know if Brian was talking to any of his exes. You want to know if Brian was on any dating apps. And you want to know where Brian was on August 29th when he told you he was home. So it's time to unlock the phone, all right? Here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, so Tonya want to know if Brian was talking to any exes. Brian said he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched through texts, and Brian is telling the truth.
I told you that. I told you.
Tonya, you want to know if Brian was on any dating apps. Brian said he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched through Brian's apps and found he is telling the truth. All right, Tonya, you want to know where Brian was on August 29th, and he told you that he was at home. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his GPS and tracked his location and found that he is not telling the truth. Our investigator found that Brian booked a hotel room online that day. Brian, do you have any explanation about that?
Oh, you know what? I booked it for my friend that I ate at the restaurant with. The guy that I ate with, that's the same day. And I booked the hotel room for him. He's the guy that jail. Yeah, when I paid,
And so even with that said, I asked him, did you spend money like that on that guy? I said, did you come out your pocket spending money? And he said, no. You still lied. You still lied. You still lied. And I don't even know if all that, I still don't even know all that true.
So why did you need to book a room for him?
He actually just got out like 2 days ago.
He just got out of jail.
Yeah, I went and picked him up, and I took him with me to work to make a little money. We went and ate, and then the night he had nowhere to stay, and I paid for the room for him. I booked an online for him with.
Okay, so Brian, I'm gonna tell you this, because I do believe y'all have a sweet relationship, but there's a lack of transparency and there's a lack of honesty on your side. Because my personal experience, I don't trust that you took a homeboy out to lunch and then booked a hotel room. Why didn't you just tell her about this? If your friend just got out of jail, that's what
I keep trying to tell him. That's the whole part where I tell if you want me to trust you, and if I ask you a question and you can't answer the question straight up, yeah, you're gonna make me not trust you. When I ask you something, you didn't tell me you paid for no room.
But I'm saying you saw the phone on the cash, you see the food, And also, because he just got out, he had no money. I did help him out. I did.
And he do a lot for everybody, but
let me tell you what's gonna happen.
You got to tell me.
For this to move forward and be healthy, because this is a woman, she got her eyes open, so she's paying attention.
Okay.
So if you really want this to work and y'all want to walk down the aisle together and be a happy relationship, you got to be transparent. When that happened, you should immediately said, my friend got out, I'm gonna take him out to eat and I'm gonna get him a room.
Okay.
Give me some time. Because now she would have known. But hear me out, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, But what I tell you is that the minute y'all walk backstage, you need to immediately call that friend on speaker, and just say, hey, the day I picked you up, what happened? That's all you say. You don't need no details. And now what you're doing is you're resetting and saying, from this point on, we're starting on a level of transparency, because she deserves that.
Now anything come behind it, I'm gonna think it's a lie.
You got a good
I'm
woman
gonna think it's a lie.
here who's waited 19 years for a good man. Don't disappoint her, okay?
I will not.
I wish y'all the best of luck, and if y'all do make it down that aisle and it's healthy, send me an invite. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back with more.
Where do you stay at that night? What did we do that night to get you to where you live? I'm saying, like, tell me what happened.
You took me back to my hotel room and you paid for it.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Is that enough? Or you want to add some more stuff? Okay. All right then, D. I told you. Now you owe me a big old hug and kiss. Come on. I told you. You ain't got to be like that. You better put the arms around me.
That sound kind of coach rehearsed, but
that wasn't coach. I just called him. How did I coach that? I don't even know if we was gonna call him. Tell that's the truth. You guys should meet him.
You was kind of helping him out with that a little bit.
No, he said my place. How is that my place?
Because he kept saying my place was kind of like he was coaching him.
How did I coach him do the hotel? I didn't coach him on that. You could. I ain't coach him. I know. I'm the truth. I'm serious with that. That's the truth. Okay. For real. I ain't got nothing to hide. For real.
Okay.
Give me a kiss.
It's one marriage in serious trouble. He was in a bed with another woman.
My son actually seen some of the text messages.
What will be found on his phone?
I don't ever talk on the phone.
Christina, do you believe him?
I want to.
Stay tuned.
Hey, friends. So Christina says her marriage of 20 years has been on a downward spiral. It started when she walked in on her husband having sex with another woman. And then another woman claiming to be her husband's girlfriend started stalking her family. Well, she's here today for me to unlock his phone. Everyone, let's meet Christina and welcome her to the show. Hi, Christina, how are you doing? Can I have a hug? Nice to meet you. Take a seat. You're very pretty.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So, tell me, how did your marriage take a turn in September?
He was getting phone calls about 4:30 in the morning. She repeated what he was calling, and I'm like, who is this lady? So I tried calling her from the phone, or my phone, I'm sorry. Did not answer, so I shot her a text, like, why are you messaging my husband at 4 o'clock in the morning? She proceeds to tell me that it was her boyfriend.
So, from what she said, he was in a relationship.
Correct.
Do you believe it?
From what I'll admit to you, I was tracking him by GPS after that happened, and his car was within the area where this lady lived.
Okay, so I just got to go back. When did you first discover that Ed was being untruthful?
In September.
In September. So this is all recently that this is happening?
Yes.
Okay. And what else made you suspicious?
Him not coming home when he was supposed to, credit cards.
And y'all been together for 20 years?
20 years, since I've been 17.
17 years old. So this is your first love?
Yes.
And do you have any kids?
We have 2 boys.
2 sons. Okay. So what else has made you suspicious about what's happening with him?
He would disappear for a couple days at a time.
Where does he go? Or where
He
does
says
he say
he's going
he's
to a friend's house.
Has Ed been unfaithful before in this situation?
In the beginning of our marriage, I did find him in bed with another woman. Sorry.
No, I see you shaking and I see your eyes welling up. 20 years, I'm 17 and this is the man I fall in love with, and I'm telling someone that he was in a bed with another woman. I know this is hurting you. I know it is. So you don't ever have to apologize for that. How is this also affecting your family? Because I can see how it's affecting you.
My son actually seen some of the text messages. And they're pretty raunchy.
The text message between Ed and these other women?
This last woman, yes.
And how old is this son?
He's 14. He was 14 at the time.
14 years old.
That really affected him.
And when you say graphic, what is it saying in these messages?
Fantasy of.
And what did Ed have to say about this when you...
He says that he was trying to hook up with friends from work, and this girl just became obsessed with him.
Ed has also accused you of cheating, right?
He has.
And how did that affect you?
Well, it affected me because I'm literally thought I did everything right. You know, I worked my ass off to get where we're at today. You know, we literally had nothing. I'm not saying we're wealthy by all means, but we're pretty blessed. We actually just lost our home in May. We had a house fire.
So you're talking about cheating. September, you're talking about your son, 15 years old, seeing messages of your husband telling another woman that he has fantasies about. Then your house goes on fire.
Yes.
This is back to, and while this is all happening, your husband is accusing you of cheating.
Correct.
So we're here today to unlock Ed's phone, correct?
Yes. I feel like if we can have that open communication, we can possibly work past this. Family's everything. Life is short. And you can work through anything if you choose to do so.
So for you, you're saying if you just want the truth.
I do.
And you can move past it.
I do.
Okay.
I'm a very forgiving person. People make mistakes.
Well, I don't know about all them mistakes. I don't know. I had to judge a relationship. I'm just here to get I don't know about all that. Like.
It's.
No, yeah. Am I alone? Okay, thank you. All right, well, listen, everyone. It's time to talk to Ed. So please welcome Ed to the show. Nice to meet you. We got to start off because we've heard a lot. For the record, have you been intimate with other women?
No.
You've never been intimate?
Nope.
Okay. So her saying that she caught you in bed is not right.
When this is my alcoholism days, I was passed out drunk. And
So you're saying that there was a time that you were an alcoholic?
Yeah.
And that's when she caught you in bed with another woman, okay?
It wasn't like that at all.
So you're saying there was no sex?
No,
You
not
didn't have
at
sex
all,
at all?
no.
Did he tell you this?
He did, but I saw what I saw. She was literally laying on top of him.
How did that make you feel knowing that your son saw these messages between you and another woman?
It's a husband and wife who have both agreed to have their phones unlocked.
Are you hiding anything from Christina?
No.
Christina, do you believe him?
I want to.
I think now it's time to unlock these phones.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
When did you first discover that Ed was being untruthful?
In September.
So what else has made you suspicious?
He would disappear for a couple days at a time. In the beginning of our marriage, I did find him in bed with another woman.
For the record, have you been intimate with other women?
No.
So her saying that she caught you in bed is not right?
Saw what I saw. She was literally laying on top of him.
So what about the woman who called her herself your girlfriend?
She was just like a thing, like the joker. Well, not joker. Me and a buddy, and so I was trying to hook him up, and then it turned into all kinds of, I don't know, sexual junk talk. Like.
So you say you're always hanging with your friend Bud?
Yeah.
Is this your best friend?
No, he was just a work friend. I don't have enough emotion to have a good friend like that, I guess.
Got it. So he's just a work friend that you sometimes go out with?
No, I just go to his house and hang out just to have someone to talk to other than sitting at home doing nothing.
Christina, do you believe him?
I want to. I want to believe him.
Okay, so let's go on to this. How did that make you feel knowing that your son saw these messages between you and another woman?
I don't know.
Yeah, what? Talk to me.
Just started spatting off stuff just for attention. That was kind of crazy.
So you feel like he was reading your messages for attention?
Yes, it's 100% what it was.
Okay. So how often does your son bring up these messages?
Anytime he can, he'll throw it in her face.
So anytime your son can,
yeah,
he'll bring up your messages?
Yes, he still does today.
What type of attention do you think he's seeking?
Any kind of attention.
Mm-hmm. So you agree? You think that he just brings it
up?
up?
I do agree. He was a premature baby, so we really coddled him a lot. and him and his dad were very close friends. They're little buddies. And when this all happened, obviously, the relationship suffered from that.
How's this situation affected your intimacy? Are you two still sleeping together?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
More.
More?
Yeah.
Hold on. Because the math ain't mathing right there. The math is not right. The math ain't mathing. So you get cheating allegations.
See, what happened was that happened, and then we fell back deeply in love. That's what happened.
So hold on. So let me find that out. So, so y'all have arguments about the cheating, and then it leads to make-up sex? Is that what I'm putting together?
I don't know. She kind of took care of me for like a week when I was pretty sick, and I don't know. We just started to connect more, and that's how it happened.
So you think you getting sick and her nursing you is what made y'all have more sex?
Oh, no. That's what started her, her getting more into me. And then,
connection.
Well, when you're with each other, and then I don't know how else to explain it.
For the record, are you hiding anything from Christina?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
She knows everything about what's happening between you all?
Yeah.
Christina, do you feel like he's hiding stuff from you?
Today, no.
Today, no. So if you don't feel like he's hiding anything from you, why do you want me to unlock his phone?
It's peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Do you think Christina's hiding anything from you? Because you want me to unlock her phone, too.
I didn't. I don't know. We didn't have a whole lot of sex. I don't know.
Well, let me tell you exactly what you told my phone investigator. You said, Ed told us that he wants to find out 3 things specifically. He wants to know if Christina's being intimate with your former roommate. You want to know if Christina's being intimate with your cousin. And you also want to know about Christina's MySpace account.
That's for pictures for fame. That's for wedding pictures only. We didn't have no because they lost in a fire. That's only for that.
These are the things he asked for.
The MySpace things is for our wedding pictures. We lost all of our pictures in our house.
So you just want to know if the account is still active?
Yes, we were trying to recover them so we can get our photos back.
Okay. And so number 3, you also want to know, is she cheating? So what will you do if you discover that she's been unfaithful?
She's all I know, so I don't.
She's all you know.
Yeah. First time I've been loved in ever.
This is the first time you've been what?
Loved ever.
Loved.
My parents and all.
Okay. The thing is that I do understand that there's probably childhood trauma here. I do get that. But there's a lot of things that just don't add up to me. And I'm a man that, y'all as well, right? See, this is what I love about my family here, is I'm just listening to how both of you are talking, and I'm like, okay, you're saying this happened, but I'm okay with this. And then this happened, but we're fine. And I see the emotion, which I do believe is raw. I don't believe it's fake, but I'm not sure if the emotion is placed in the right, I feel like it's misplaced. Like, I just don't understand. And then even with you, you've told my phone investigators and my producers certain things that you're questioning. And right now, sitting in front of your wife, you're like, I don't know.
Like which one?
Like everything I just listed, the 3 things you said you want to know. And then you as well. You're saying, well, I trust him now.
I don't feel like he's doing anything right now. I just wanted to know if that actually happened back in September, October. That's why we're here. We're here for closure. We're here to heal as a family.
Got it, okay. Well, I think now it's time to unlock these phones. Is her husband still cheating?
Do I talk on the phone? I don't ever talk on the phone.
Did she sleep with his family member? Can I have the evidence back? We're unlocking both of their phones, and you are not telling the truth. How did that make you feel knowing that your son saw these messages between you and another woman?
I don't know. And then he just started spatting also just for attention.
How's this situation affected your intimacy? Are you two still sleeping together?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
More.
More?
Yeah.
Hold on. Because the math ain't mathing right there.
That's why we're here. We're here for closure. We're here to heal as a family.
Got it, okay. Well, I think now it's time to unlock these phones. All right, well, it's time to unlock the truth. First, Christina, you want to know who Bud is. Ed says he's a friend. My Unlock the Phone investigator found there is no record of Bud in your phone, Ed. You're not telling the truth. So who is Bud?
When
There's no record of Bud or anywhere in your phone, anywhere. So
I don't
who is
talk on
Bud?
the phone or use it like that. So why would there even be anything like that? Do I talk on the phone? I don't ever talk on the phone.
I know you've been in a relationship for 20 years, but don't let this man gaslight you like that. How you cannot have... How is it that this is a friend you just told me you go over their house consistently to hang out and you don't have your friend in your phone?
No, I don't use the phone.
So how do you get in contact with Bud to let him know you're on your way?
Work. Or, yeah, the car just go down there. He's right on the road.
Uh-huh. Okay. Christina, how you feel about that?
I don't.
Do I use the phone?
He does not use the phone now.
All right, Christina, you wanted to know if Ed has a secret Facebook account.
I do. She knows about
Ed
it.
says he doesn't, but you admitted to my producers that you do have 2 Facebook accounts. So you did not tell the truth.
I just said I did. I never said I didn't.
All right, number 3, Christina, you want to know if Ed is still communicating with other women. Ed, you said no.
It's impossible. I'm
okay.
all this time.
My Unlock the Phone investigators searched the text and found that you are not telling the truth. We got 2 of the messages on this screen that I wanted to show up.
What?
These are text messages. All right, this is a text message. You awake? I need to, real fast. I go to jail tomorrow. This is a message from a woman to Ed. Can we show the second message as well? The second message, available, yeah, location, meet, you're mobile, yes, got a pic.
She knew about them. Those are old.
Christina?
Nice. See, they don't care, dude. Those are old. She's already read them.
It's not that I care. This is your relationship, and you asked me to unlock your phone. So what I'm trying to just do is give her the information.
For truth, we asked for a...
And by the way, the first message was August 14th. So did you know about that?
That first message
August
I did.
14th.
Yes.
So you knew about the August 14th one. Did you know about this one?
That one I did not, no.
Okay, so you did not know about this one.
The first one I did. I didn't.
Which one is
Well,
that?
you see there's a number 3 on there. Can I have the evidence back? Because we have a third text message. Thank you so much.
Okay, fine.
We have a third message right here that I want you to see. And this is communication between Ed and a sex worker that came up as well around the same time.
Hey, those are me and her both using the phone.
So you're trying to say that she was interacting with a sex worker?
We were doing it for fun.
So Christina, do you know about this?
Was this the lady from...
Christina, what is your thought about this?
This one, if this is the same one, this is the one.
I know. All right, so we're going to move on. Christina, we got your results of your phone as well. All right, Ed, you want to know if Christina was communicating with your former roommate. She says no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched Christina's text, and she is telling the truth.
2014.
Ed wanted to know if Christina was communicating inappropriately with his cousin. Christina, you said no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched Christina's text, and you are telling the truth.
Good. I'm glad.
All right, Ed, you also want to know if Christina is cheating with anyone. She says no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched Christina's DMs, and you are not telling the truth. All right, so can we pull up the DM message?
Yeah, I gotta see this.
So this is a message from March 25th.
That's me. That's me.
That was him messaging people on my Facebook asking, basically he thought I was sleeping with everybody.
So like I said again, y'all are toxic.
How's that?
How is that? Ed, you're asking me. You gaslight each other. You're over here sending messages and doing things behind each other's back. Your children have seen messages. You're having, listen, I don't care what's going on in your relationship because I'm not in it. You came on my show, remember that. And so I'm here to give you my advice. If you didn't want to come on my show, you should have given me your phone.
You already knew all that.
What I'm saying to you is that you two are an unhealthy 20-year relationship, and the only thing that I'm concerned about is the fact that you have 2 children that are involved in the situation. So what I would suggest to you is to figure out how to fix y'all's mess so that your children can be in a stable house.
Those are all, those are all us together mostly, right?
Yeah, you can whisper to her all you say. The fact of the matter is that we know what's going on here.
What did we get out of it? Dude, we asked for an answer, one answer. We didn't ask for all this.
brother.
Why don't you
Get yourself together.
You need to calm yourself down. What we're not going to do on this stage,
that's us together.
what we are not going to do on this stage is try to gaslight me. You need to figure out how to handle your family situation.
Those are all us we
You
already
need
knew.
to
Like, you
handle
didn't help us
your
out at
family
all.
situation, okay?
You didn't help us out at all.
I wish y'all the best
out?
of luck. Everyone, thank you so much for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all. He has continuously been gaslighting her, and so he's used to giving explanations on the side. You saw all this, but baby, you know about this. That's 20 years of gaslighting, manipulation, and again, my whole concern is, and it's always my concern, y'all adults, you do what you want to do. What you don't have the right to do is have a 15-year-old child reading messages about your marital affairs. What you don't have the right to do is have children be in a situation where they're trying to figure out, am I going to be secure and stable? Because all you're doing is damage those kids every single day.